In this video, we would like to present the outcomes of my thesis research into a digital platform with an artifact that evokes a process of co-creation between Starwood and Starwood Preferred Guest members. I work since 2006 in the digital field marketing team and have as such a strong connection with both Starwood as digital marketing. Throughout these years, my belief has grown that online technology will increasingly integrate in our lives and will play an even more vital role in our lives in the future. I predict that people will stay connected with brands, organizations and each other every single day. However, whenever and wherever they are, the need for digital platforms that facilitate these interactions will rise over the coming years and decades, and will become more accepted and will be used smarter. I think that digital platforms will follow the same pattern as cars, from a one product fits all as back in the days with the T-Ford, to the many car options we have today, where Facebook is paving the way as the T-Ford did, to a world where there exists and a space for many targeted digital solutions that all work next to each other. It's my belief that the brands that can deliver the right digital experience and can become part of the conversation with their customers will be the winners in the future. If I look to the current digital program of Starwood with this lens, I clearly see an opportunity to better own the guest in the online space. But before we go more into the opportunities a digital platform has to offer, I would like to take you into the background of this study and the environment in which this plays. The world is fundamentally changing with a paradigm shift in society towards value co-creation. Co-creation is the process by which both SPG members and Starwood collaborate and or participate to generate and realize value for both at the same time. Driven by the digital revolution, the way we interact and connect with each other is changing big time. Think back 10 years ago, where we had a world where a mobile phone with a color screen was the talk of the town, to today where smartphones and tablets rule the streets, with many implications for the way we interact. This development changed the role of consumers in the way they consume media content, from end user to active co-creators of content. This should change the way Starwood distributes its content and the way it looks for a dialogue with its SPG members. It requires a new mindset within an organization in which the customer plays a recognized central role, not marketing to, but marketing with. This requires a mindset that is evoking and based on processes, instead of looking for structure. Is value added rather than competitive. Is collaborative and innovative rather than advertisement that is lacking of originality. A digital platform could enable a transformation of Starwood's marketing strategy by facilitating an evolution of loyalty marketing with a focus on content distribution and engagement using the internet technology. The conducted research used the Imagineering process and roadmap, which is a design process by which an imaginative artifact is brought into existence that can mobilize people in a generative way to create value from the experience perspective, which goes through the four phases: inspiration, exploration, creation and organization. In the inspiration phase, I have interviewed Starwood employees, SPG members and have researched flyer talk to identify underlying values. Starwood has the aspiration to be innovation leader of the hospitality industry and aims to create a bond with their guests that goes beyond reason. Looking to Starwood's aspiration, we could expect more from the digital marketing program, which is from a communication point of view very one-directional. The identified personalization strategy could be an opportunity to start digital initiatives that better engage with SPG members as they value a personal approach and acts of recognition the most. A digital platform could be the solution that feeds these needs well and could facilitate a new dialogue in a Starwood management environment where it can really own the guest What Starwood does at the moment with the social traveler is redirecting them to external platforms as Facebook or Twitter to have a dialogue with Starwood. There are so many ways to connect with SPG, but no one is an SPG branded and management social media environment. Building on the strategic change to facilitate online reviews within the own managed digital platform instead of redirecting guests to TripAdvisor, I see an opportunity to facilitate this dialogue on an own managed and branded digital platform. In the form of the SPG audience, Starwood already has a fundament of customers that engages with Starwood on several platforms such as Facebook and FlyerTalk. The challenge is to use the bond that already exists in the benefit of a Starwood management digital platform by creating, enhancing and sustaining that relation, making use of the right instruments. One of the essential things is how to get the members to the platform. I would recommend Starwood not to create a new separate platform to which people need to register and log in. Instead of reinventing the wheel, I would propose to upgrade the current SPG member login page to a page that can facilitate dialogue and interactive experiences among all stakeholders. In the second step of the engineering process, the creation phase, I've brought together 12 employees of Starwood and 1 SPG member to design an imaginative artifact that represents the digital platform and invites for co-creation between Starwood and its SPG members. An artifact is a narrative structure that leads to associations in the receiver's mind and invites to go in the same inspiring direction. The outcome was to introduce the digital platform as SPG CONNECT, Elevate Your Potential. The aim of the concept is to create value from the digital experience perspective, connecting and involving all stakeholders. The platform should raise the profile of the users, elevating their potential. SPG CONNECT should be the portal to the world and facilitate connections, but also should be an efficient hub that brings together relevant information streams. In today's network society, we could reframe strategy as the art of connecting SPG members and Starwood strengths by utilizing its network to co-create value. The role of Starwood should be to facilitate the ongoing dialogue by creating the right conditions for collaboration in which SPG members can play an active role. The internet can facilitate interaction between multiple parties where a meaningful relationship could be developed from which Starwood and the SPG members should gain value. In the exploration phase, I've done research into the critical to success elements of the digital platform based on the customer bonding triangle framework. I have come to recommendations for SPG CONNECT. SPG CONNECT must be easy accessible for all SPG members with connections to other social media platforms to transfer content back and forward and connect with other travel services, providers and partners. SPG CONNECT should allow SPG members to co-construct their own consumption experiences through personalized interaction by setting personal accounts and preferences to receive tailored and relevant content to have a meaningful experience. SPG CONNECT should foster interaction by offering the possibilities to share content, engage with Starwood and other members, and encourage participation in games and competitions. The technical infrastructure of the platform has to be solid, safe and reliable with clear navigation, executed in the SPG branding and visual layout in a good balanced design. To be successful, SPG CONNECT has to be compliant with all mobile devices and should offer location-based services and offerings. SPG CONNECT should have service offering elements as customer service, contact with ambassador or concierge services, facilitate making reservations and ordering room service via the platform. Within SPG CONNECT, It should be possible to create sub-platforms for corporate clients or based on interest with private character without interference of Starwood. SPG CONNECT should be a live interface to interact with Starwood and other members via chat boxes, live chat options and message boards that enable instant reactions. SPG CONNECT should have a strong focus on recognizing member status and participation with rewards, badges, benefits and special gifts and events. The power of the triangle lies in the connection of service value with technical infrastructures and interactivity between Starwood and the SPG members on SPG CONNECT. The platform could facilitate the bonding needed to increase loyalty with structural bonds. Structural bonds are considered the highest level of loyalty marketing, as Starwood can build their relationship with SPG member through adding structural bridges in addition to the financial rewards and social bridges as personal contact at property level. Having a group of loyal customers is as having money in the bank for a hotel. But the approach of hotel chains to relation marketing has in the past mainly focused on transactional tactics such as loyalty programs with points and upgrades. But the weakness of this approach is that everybody could copy these tactics. So in the long run, it doesn't really lead to competitive advantages. Starwood should organize SPG CONNECT with a new perspective on the role of the SPG member that has changed from end user to co-creator into mind. The SPG member should be taken as an active partner in communication on his own managed and branded platform by being transparent, open and accessible. To give a good impression of the cost to implement the digital platform, further research needs to be conducted. The measurement of results should focus on content distribution and engagement via the platform statistics, the SPG member value and the implementation of the intellectual capital statement. I would conclude that this study has reliable directional research that shows there is a clear opportunity for a digital platform with an artifact that evokes a process of co-creation between Starwood and Starwood Preferred Guest members. This study should be taken as a starting point from which Starwood should conduct more extensive research in this field before going over to implementation. Thanks for your attention.